Kartavyani me Partha. Hey Partha, Arjuna, I consider them kartavya iti. It must be pursued by everybody. Nishchitam madam uttamam. This is my uttama, best conclusion that I have arrived at. Firm conclusion that I have arrived at. That these three should not be given up. Yajna, dana, tapa. They are the greatest purifiers. And even when they are practicing these, there should not be any ego or selfish desires. Not that you do the tapas so that I may become rich, so that I may. There is a very illiterate farmer from Punjab side, a 6-footer, 60 or 65 chest, huge fellow. We call him the Big Ramananda. And he was utterly naked. He wouldn't wear any clothes, winter or summer. In Uttarakashi we had. And Uttarakashi is a very cold place, but he would. He sleeps on straw, and the maximum is a few straw pieces are put on his body. That is the blanket. He will not use a blanket. Throughout the day, in summer, he has got a stick about his own height. Throughout the day, he will not sit or lie down. Tapas. So in the daytime, he looks up the right place where the sun will be available till evening. And there he stands and draws a circle around him. And he stands. The support is the stick. Looking at the sun or basking in the sunlight. And he will be facing towards the sun. Every day. He knows nothing. Neither of this world nor of the other world. But this his Guru has said, and his Guru was not wearing clothes. And therefore he is not wearing clothes. There you are. Terrible eater. Very, very large quantity of food just marches into you. You can't say eats into you. Marches into you. And he is Mauni. He won't speak. He talks only to Swami Tapoja Maharaj. And that too he will, funny, he will talk very soft. There he breaks his mauna, but the rest of the time is always mauna. Now, the first few days when I saw him, oh, what Tyaaga, what renunciation. When will I come of that stage? Then where I can? In winter, he stands in the Ganges, early morning. Now then, Swamiji, I have heard him, Swamiji asking, Ramananda, why are you unnecessarily doing this and breaking your body? Swamiji, Lord Son's blessings. Then when I next come, after death when I come, oh, plenty of land I will get. And I will be a zamindar. For 4 or 5 years ago he died. All the time, till that time, he was standing. All through the day he stands. And that man was doing it. But according to Krishna, that is not Tyaaga. Why? He has not given up the desire. It's all that he thinks that he will be a great landlord and lot of land will be there. Because that is all that he knew. He is a farmer. It is for that purpose that he was doing. It is called a tapas, no doubt. And all his lifetime, day and night, he was thinking that land, more land, and next after my death, next life I will get more land, more land, more land. Naturally, more land vasana is there, powerful in him. So when Ramananda dies, his mind and intellect, more land, guided by more land, he will become the son of a man who has got more land than brains. If this is after delusion, you are giving up your responsibilities and your obligatory duties is tamasik. What is Rajasik? What you are practicing. Rajasik Tyaaga. Why don't you look after your 4 children? It is very difficult nowadays. 4 children is very difficult. It's very painful. They don't give me rest in the night. And they are all terrible. Now I realized. So I gave up. Why didn't you realize it a little early? No. When that woman has born for you 4 children, and they have started growing, it is then sudden realization came. Not a Brahman. A realization that this is very painful. It is very difficult. Yeah? There's certain obligatory duties you have to exert. It is called forth a lot of effort on your part. Afraid of those extra effort, he who is giving up his obligatory duties is called a rajoguna type of Tyaaga. Moral insistence comes from your mind. Karyamityeva yat karma niyatam kriyate Arjuna. The niyata karma, that which is your obligatory duty, that it must be done. Looking after my old father and mother must be done. It's a crime to leave them alone. Ungratefulness. They who looked after you from childhood onwards, but for their attention you would not survive. And they are now helpless. Old age. It's not going to be all the time. Old people die. Look after them. A sense of gratitude, expressing your gratitude. It must be done. A kind of moral insistence comes to your mind. Sangham daktva bhalam jaiva. And while thus doing it, sangha, attachment, and bhala, anxiety for the fruits. These are the 2 things to be given up. Not the work as such. Your obligatory duty you must do. Tyaaga doesn't mean that the duties was to be given up, but that Tyaaga should be from within you. The 2 binding forces are attachment and anxiety for the fruits. These 2 give up. Satyagaha, Satviko mata. Such a Tyaaga, such a abandonment or giving up is Satvik, which is productive result. Your mind and intellect becomes purer and more steady in contemplation. Continue.